I'm going to call your dad up here. So Brian, you can hand that camera off. Come on up here. And I promise Brian smacked me in the head last night with a volleyball, so this is my payback. Yes?
So you know, every time you start to fall asleep, you would burst out laughing again.
Okay. Right over here, Brian. Right over here. Right over here. All right, we're going to start out with an act tonight. My name is Mr. Amazing, but you can call me by my first name, Notso. So what we're going to do, we're going to start out with, we're going to try something here, okay? And Taylor, what you're going to be, you're going to be an inspector, okay? An inspector is somebody who watches things really, really close. So you got to make sure I don't do anything funny. But before I got to get you the inspector glasses. Oh, let me get the sticker off. Alright, here you go, Inspector. Alright, so the Inspector, you're watching real close. You got to make sure that I, Mr. Not So Amazing, that I don't do anything funny. So what I got for you, too, is a whistle. And anytime you push this button, it's going to blow a whistle. Alright, so if you see... Not yet. If you see Mr. Not So Amazing do something that is not so amazing, if you see me cheating as the inspector, you blow that whistle, okay? Alright, and Brian, we're going to try a card trick with you, so let me... You know what? I didn't bring... Judy, I don't have my cards. Can you see if there's anything in the kitchen I can use instead of cards? While she's doing that, Inspector, let's try something with you while she's looking around to make sure that you are very observant and can see things. All right, so does anybody in the room have a roll of toilet paper?
Hold on. I always carry an extra one. Hold on.
Bring it up to the UPS guy. See, that's why our softball team can never win the championship. All right. So, all right, Taylor, what we're going to do, we're going to check your observation skills out here. All right, so go ahead and turn around so the audience can see you. All right, now normally people kind of take a paper towel, they put it behind their back. Do you ever play that? And you have to guess which hand it's in?
Yeah.
All right, that's pretty easy. So you watch real close. All I'm going to do is I'm going to slap it right inside my hand. Which hand's it in?
None.
Oh, wait a second. You know what? That trick went right over your head, huh? All right, did you find something, Judy? We can try? You found some cheese. All right, you're okay. All right, now, Inspector, every once in a while I'm going to call on you to see how I'm doing. And as long as I'm not doing anything weird or funny, or you don't catch me doing anything I shouldn't be doing, nice and loud, I'm going to say, Inspector, how am I doing? And you're going to say, nothing fishy. So go ahead and try that.
Nothing fishy.
But you got to yell it at the top of your lungs.
Nothing fishy!
Even stomp, say, nothing fishy.
Nothing fishy!
All right, good. So we got some cheese. We're going to mix the cheese up here a little bit. All right, Inspector, how am I doing?
Nothing fishy.
Nothing fishy.
Okay, you quit your screaming, but that's okay. All right, Brian, this is very important. I need you to cut the cheese. I see you cut the cheese quite often, don't you? All right, it's very important, Brian. What I'm going to do, I'm going to spread the cheese out. I want you to pick a piece of cheese. All right, go ahead and take a look at it. Now, Brian, it's very important that you remember what piece of cheese you had chosen. Okay? And then go ahead and stick it back in there anywhere you want. All right, so you're going to remember what piece of cheese you had chosen, right? You got the... Oh, you put your... Well, let's make it... Grab which one you had. Is that the thumbprint there? We're going to make it actually easier. Go ahead and open that up. That'll kind of help us out a little bit. Inspector, how am I doing? Take the plastic off. Oh, just take the whole plastic off. That's fine. It's just weird. That's if she sees me cheating. Okay. There you go. All right. Now, Brian, just so we can identify this cheese again, I want you to just take a bite off one of the corners.
It's already almost red.
Good. All right. So basically, all the cheeses were the same, but now that he's gotten bite out of one of the corners. What we can do after we do this trick, we can actually take that corner piece, match it up, and make sure it's the exact same piece of cheese. What happened?
I pulled it off, I didn't bite it.
You didn't bite it? Where is it?
You told me to eat it.
We might be here a while. All right, well, actually, to make this even easier, all right, you said you had a marker back there? Let's try that. That'll be our best bet. So Nathan, if you just want to throw a marker up here for us.
I'm not on the softball team either.
That was better than Jerry. All right, Brian, what I want you to do, go ahead and take that marker, take your piece of cheese. I want you to turn there. Now, I want you to kind of hide so I can't see you. Here. That one fell apart. Yeah, let's get you the one. Yeah, it's okay. Just use the falling apart one. What I want you to do is, I'm going to turn my back. I don't want to see. Just make sure that you kind of turn around, write it on the table. What I want you to do is draw the name of a card, so you can kind of turn it into like a 3 of spades or a 3 of clubs or something, just so I can't see what you're doing. What? Well, not so amazing. I have to like, kind of cheat a little bit. I'm not supposed to tell you that. So, all right, so you have one card written on top of there. All right, go ahead. We're going to stick it in here. All right, now I'm not so amazing, so let's take a peek. Oh, I can't even see. Is that a jack of hearts? Ace of hearts. All right, he's got the ace of hearts. All right, Inspector, I'm going to let you pick either the front of the ace of hearts or the back of the ace of hearts. Back of the ace of hearts. All right, so we're going to hold your hand out. We'll put the back of the ace of hearts on there. Take that marker again. I just want you to put a big X on your ace of hearts so we'll be able to see it again. All right, and then go ahead and stick that right inside there. You trust me, or you want to shuffle those up a little bit more? You trust me. All right, now, Miss Inspector and Brian, even though your card's somewhere hidden in here, I'm actually going to do a trick behind my back. And what I'm going to do is somehow, I am so amazing that I'm going to make your card just a... Oh, hold on a second.
He's in his back pocket.
Don't be blowing that whistle, okay? All right. So behind my back, we're going to do something here. And we're actually going to be able to make... What's up, Inspector? How am I doing? Something fishy? All right. Well, you know what? Even though I'm not so amazing and we messed that up a little bit, we're going to try and actually do something a little bit amazing. All right, now other than the mirror and sticking stuff in my back pocket, everything else is pretty good so far? All right, so what we're going to try to do, you pick the ace of hearts. Taylor, the inspector, actually picked how we would lay that ace of hearts down, and you actually put an X on one card. All right, inside here, I actually did have a deck of cards. We're going to take these cards out. Now, Inspector, you can see all the cards are there. There's all the diamonds, nothing on them, all the spades, all the hearts, all the clubs, everything in order. All right, so Brian, it's going to be easy to find since they're in order. You can tell everybody nothing marked on these cards, correct? You could have wrote any card you wanted. You wanted the ace of hearts? We'll go down to the ace. Go ahead and pull it out. Hold it up so everybody can see. And how about a round of applause for Brian and Taylor, the inspector, for doing so well. As we go through this, I'm going to let you keep that dollar, even though you blew the whistle on it. This is how it's going to work. We're going to go over to the judges, see what they thought of me and Rachel and Brian and our act together.